Welcome back to Finnerton Central, everybody. I'm so sorry. What started life as a 2-month holiday has turned into nearly 4. Right, okay. Well, without further ado, I would like to say thank you to all the new subscribers that have popped on during my absence. I hope you like all the videos that are up there. And while I'm on the subject of that, this is video 50. I know, I can't believe it's 50 videos already. But yeah, it is. So anyway, so what have I been up to while I've been away? Yeah, I've been doing quite an awful lot of stuff on the layout. I've been making some big decisions as well on the layout. One of which is the fiddle yard, which is in front of the camera there. That will be no more. I've decided. I've been umming and ahhing over it for quite a while, and me and my wife were discussing it the other day, and I quite fancy the idea of having an exhibition layout. So she said to me, "Well, you're not using that." And to be honest with you, ever since it's been wired up, I've hardly ever used it at all. From a functionality point of view, it's not working very well at all. Yeah, I can store a lot of stuff on there, but I can't store any of my trucks on there. There's just not enough room. The coaches, at most I can get 2 in a row. I didn't really quite think it out properly. You know, when I want to get rakes of 3 out, it's just not working at all, really. So what I've decided to do is, with that and other issues that I've been having with it, I've decided it's got to go. So on that basis, she says, well, why don't you build yourself a new layout on that? Meaning the area that I've got here now. To which I've said, yeah, I think I probably could. But what with all the work that's involved in it, I don't think it would be worth it. So of course, while we were on the subject of taking that up, the subject of home improvements came up as well. And as you all know, Finnerton Central is shoved right over in the far corner there, and I can't reach the window. And we are currently planning on having new windows fitted in the house. So one way or another, Finnerton Central is going to have to be moved. Now, it was never designed to be moved to begin with. In fact, if anything, we didn't really think this far ahead, and I'm pretty sure a lot of others have thought that way too. So on that basis, I decided over Christmas I'm going to be taking apart Finnerton Central. So my wife said to me, she says, well, you've worked hard on that layout. It'd be a shame for you to take it apart. To which I agreed. But I said I can probably recycle the mass majority of it anyway. And what we're trying to get other bits and pieces built and finished for this update, which I haven't been able to do all of. She says, well, why don't you turn that into an exhibition layout? And I thought, yeah, I suppose that's doable. Yeah, that's doable. Okay. So it's not confirmed yet, but there's a big possibility that I might end up converting Finnerton Central into an exhibition layout. Which then brings me on to another project that I'm planning on doing, and that's moving up into the attic. Now, the attic space is going to require an awful lot of work before I even start considering putting baseboards up. So while we are in the process of doing renovations around the house and other bits and pieces, I'm going to take advantage over the next coming year to start looking into and start building a new layout up in the attic. Now I've got a big space up there. It's currently, I've measured it all out, it's roughly about 12 foot by 26 foot, so I've got quite a big area to play with. So I've decided right from the off that I wanted a full-size station that can accommodate a full rake of 11 coaches. So what I've done is I've decided I'm going to build the station very loosely based on Newcastle Central. Now Newcastle Central, I've picked that because the fact that right from a young age, probably from about when I was about 8-9 years old, something like that, when I first had my first Intercity 125, which is up there on the shelf at the minute, I decided, well, there was the particular publication of the Hornby track plan at the time. On its front cover was a picture of Newcastle Central as it was back in the 1980s. I mean, nowadays Newcastle Central is half the station that it ever used to be. But I would like to be able to build myself a new station based upon how Newcastle Central used to look like back in the 80s. So there's going to be an arched roof. There's going to be approximately, I mean, at the minute it's still in the planning stages, so things can change, but approximately there might be about 11 to 14 platforms at the minute. Not decided quite how much, but if I can get 14 platforms in there, then I will do that. It won't have the complicated crossovers that Newcastle Central was famous for, but it will have a sort of complex point system going into the station. So that's what I'm planning on doing there. Anyway, earlier on in the year, I said probably a couple of times that I wasn't going to attend Whalley this year because I couldn't afford it. The price of the tickets, the car parking fees, and whatever else, it just was not feasible for me to do. Now Jason at Barnabas Junction really knows that I really wanted to go, and he sent me a link to BRM magazine giving away an offer, and I can't believe this, but yeah, this is absolutely true. This is BRM made an offer of first 5 issues of their magazine for £5. When you subscribe, you get a free Whalley ticket and you get a goodie bag with the value of up to £60 within it. I just had to do it, didn't I? It's like, I can't believe how they could actually afford to do that. I was like, wow, I was like, I've got to take them up on this offer. And to be honest, I was really sceptical to begin with. But yeah, true enough, it was an absolute legit offer. So I subscribed to their magazine. I mean, I like their magazine anyway, so subscribing to the magazine was on my to-do list anyway. And hopefully at some point or another this week, my Whalley ticket's going to appear. I hope. I've had my first magazine already, and they promised me that it would be here at some point this week. Ticket's
What?
come.
It's here.
Yeah, it's come. Do you want it? You're joking.
Here you go.
Oh, give it here then. Thank you. Wow. I got my ticket. So if you go into Worley, you are.
Oh, let's have a look then.
You want to have a look at the ticket? Have a look at the ticket, there you go.
Oh. Worley ticket.
Happy?
Yeah, man.
Right, okay. Me's happy. Yeah, so that's that. So yes, I'm coming to Worley. And only I'm coming to Worley. Me. So what else has happened to the layout while I've been away? I've made some new purchases. Obviously, with the intention of building a new layout, I've been able to get hold of some bits and pieces. So, there's some bits here, some flexi track here. So it's all, it's all coming together bit by bit. I'm getting rid of all the steel track. I have noticed actually, while my trains have been running, there's a variable speed. So whenever it's going over the nickel silver track, it goes faster, and then when it goes over the steel track, it's slowing down a little bit. Also, some of the track is going rusty as well. I'm finding it quite difficult to keep it clean. And something else I'm going to be looking into in the near future. I know Gauge Master do an electrical cleaner that connects to your track, so I might be looking into purchasing one of those in the near future. We've had some new locomotives appear on the layout. There's a nice black BR Ginty. I've also got a lovely BR Green Class 9F Evening Star. That was on my list, so that's been ticked off. What else has there been? I've also now got an 08 shunter. I purchased that not so long ago actually. It's a little bit of a story behind that one. The gentleman that I bought it from, his friend passed away this year, and he had apparently a gigantic layout. He's managed to sell the layout and a lot of other bits and pieces, and he's still got a few little bits and pieces left himself. So I managed to pick up this 08 off him, and you know, I'm thinking he was pretty glad that it was going to a new home. Also, this over the last few months, I've been to a couple of model exhibitions. I've been to the Telford exhibition, the Shrewsbury exhibition, as you know. There's also the Roddington show that I went to just recently, and that will go up on the next video after this one. So there's that one for you to have a look at if you wish. And then of course there's Worley next weekend that I'm going to as well, so I'm really excited about that one. In all honesty, I might not be doing a video on that one. I might get a few pictures and stuff like that, but I'm just going to concentrate my efforts on looking at the layouts, meeting a lot of people, and obviously buying some bits and pieces as well, because you got to do that, haven't you? It's a must. While I was at Telford, I also bought some coaches as well. I managed to find some red LMS coaches that I've been after for quite a while. As you know, I've got the City of Birmingham, which is I think a Coronation Scott model that I've got here, and I really wanted some coaches to go with that. So I've managed to get all the 5 coaches, which you can have a look at now. You'll see the whole collection of what I've bought so far, apart from the black loco that's in there. So I've done really quite well actually.
Do you have a running session there?
Well, I'll let you do a running session in a minute.
Oh, come
okay?
on. I want to do the running session.
Just hang on.
Please.
God. Anyway, so I think that has pretty much covered everything, I think. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick look around, show you what I've been up to, and he'll give you a running session as well afterwards. Okay? Okay? Right, okay. I don't know. So I'll leave you with myself, and he'll let you know what's been going on. Okay, so we're in the middle of the layout. First things first, you can see some buildings that I'm still in the process of building here. You'll notice some of them don't have windows because they fell out. That's fine, I'll just glue them back in again. But anyway, they're still not finished. Some still need the cappings on the roofs, chimneys, just little bits and pieces to finish them off. But I'll pan you around now and you'll see what I've been up to. We have a car park. So I get up, get off my old knees. So I'll bring you around now. Right. Now, over here, there's some curbstones going across here. There will be some fencing going up on those, and this is going to be sort of like the taxi rank bit here, and then this will be the inroad into the car park here. So we can see or not. Yeah. There are lights in here, still not wired up yet. And then we'll come over to the new street that I've built. You'll see the road here going all the way down to the main road at the bottom. Again, street lights all fitted on there. The shop fronts are going to have their names put on there at some point very soon. Those are being made by Jeff at Jumble Lane. Well, actually, if you check him out, Jumble Lane Printing, he's the guy that did my back scenes for me and my t-shirt. He's doing those for me and a few other bits and pieces. So hopefully I'll be able to show you those at Worley. Anyway, while I've been at these exhibitions, I've also picked up a few more hobby cards as well. So if I pan you around here, you will see Tunnel Lane. You will have seen Dan's layout at the Shrewsbury exhibition. That was phenomenal. It really was. That guy built that thing in 6 months. You know, it took me, nearly 5 years to build this thing, and I'm still not finished. But anyway, who else we got? We got Trinity Dock Street Bridge by Gavin Rose. He was also at Shrewsbury as well. In fact, actually, Tunnel Lane won best exhibition layout there, and Trinity Dock came a close second. So yes, so there's that. So hopefully when I get to Worley, I'll be able to collect a few more hobby cards. I have some of my own as well now, so I'll be handing those out at Worley. Again, another one thanks to Jeff. Also up here, I'll just move some bits and pieces out of the way for you. Okay, up here, there is now a car park up here. You'll see the bus just coming out of the car park. So there's the car park there. That will be the hotel, the station hotel. That will be. All this is all staying. This is all staying. This is so. Finton Parkway, as you see it now, although will be ever so slightly different when I finished it. This is all going on the exhibition layout. So anyway, so of course we've got Finton Parkway here.
really is unchanged, completely unchanged really. The only thing really that has changed is the car parking area. There is another bus in there actually, and over here you will also see there's Park Road here. That's done now. I had started building the footpath either side of that. Little letterbox here, post box. So yep, so that's all that done. So yeah, so I've been doing quite a lot. Well, another thing that happened while I was away, Jason at Barnabas Junction come to visit the layout. We spent the day playing around with the layout. Brought his APT with him as well, so that's something else that's been added to my list of locos that I really would like to have. That ran faultlessly all day, that did. I'm absolutely astonished at how long it was as well. Yeah, absolutely massive thing it was. Way longer than Finnerton Central anyway. Stuck about that much over both ends. But yeah, but it was really nice to have Jason here, and it was nice to be able to show off the layout. He's even now, even now, I still remember he walked in here. He's like, "Wow, Brian, I didn't realise it was this big." I suppose video makes things look a lot smaller. But yeah, I really enjoyed that day. It was brilliant. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and very carefully take this apart, and we'll see where it leads, shall we? You never know, it might all end up in the bin yet. But anyway, but what will happen is the new layout that I'm building up in the attic will have a new name as well. I won't retain the Finnerton Central name for that one. That will stay with this one until I'm finished with it. But for now, that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do, and I'll keep you updated on that as and when it happens. And I'll see you in the next one. So, for now, take care and happy modelling, people. Bye bye.